Hello everyone, my name is Betty Dubois and welcome to Butterfly Whispers Pick a Card reading. If you like the reading, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the future videos. I hope that you enjoy today's reading. Okay, so today's reading is all about predictions for July 2020. It's only a brief, small snippet of a reading, but hopefully you get some clarity and hopefully there's some positive, uplifting messages, what I see, and we might even get some spirits from the other side that like to jump in whenever I'm doing these readings. So in front of you, you've got your 3 piles of cards. You've got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So pause the video if you need to. Timestamps will be listed below so you can jump straight to your reading if you'd like to. Some of you out there might say, well, I'd like to see pile number 1 for what's happening in my love life, pile number 2, what's happening in my work or my family, pile number 3 for another particular matter or a particular person in my life. So if you want to watch the whole video and watch 1, 2, and 3 for different sections of your life, well, that's fine as well. Watch the whole video, but if you need to, pause the video, select what's right for you. Timestamps are listed below, so you can jump straight to your reading if you need to, and hope it all goes well, and I hope you enjoy the reading. Okay, so pile number 1. This is what's ahead for July 2020. Let's have a look what we've got here. Well, first up, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shuffle up the normal poker deck, what I always use. For those of you who are not familiar with this, it's just where I just read the normal playing cards. Yeah, normal cards. That's it. And I've been reading them for a very, very long time. There's been no training. It's just stuff comes out. And I see pictures in my head. So let's see what pictures I'm seeing for you. So first up, I'm going to start with them, and I'm going to put them into the 3 piles. And then, of course, that's for pile number 3. That's for pile number 2. And this is for you. So here we go, 5 cards. I wish you all the best of luck. I hope that it's a lovely reading. I hope it's positive and all what you're hoping for. And it is. Okay, we have something to do with movement there, something to do with the truth coming out. It makes you happy. Also, for those of you out there waiting on news of a baby, we have a baby boy and a baby girl in the picture, so it's not giving me an answer there. So if that's something you wanted to know about, will this baby be born in July? I'd have to say it's probably going to come in August. It's going to be late. Whether it's a boy or a girl, I have no idea because I've got the symbols that represent both. But also this thing about the truth and everything, there's a speaking up the truth about a financial situation or a job or a car, travel plans. There's some sort of structure that's been put in place. You've been working hard over the last few months or weeks to get this thing off the ground. And I'm just seeing this positive point of action here. There's also this celebration here where everybody's coming together. So there might be a milestone, there might be some 21st birthday, there might be a wedding anniversary, but there's some sort of milestone being reached here. And also it's learning new lessons. Someone might be studying something to do with the law, military, security. It's all very, very positive, very, very positive. We do have the mother figure on the end there. Now, she could be the girlfriend, the daughter, the wife, or the actual mother, or even the grandmother. It's happy news. It's like everything coming together. These 2 people are actually very opposite. This one's all possibly someone that's non-emotional. Everything's straight ahead for them. They make their plans, they do what they want to do, and they're good at it. Over here, she's all about caring for the family. She's all about love and putting the good food on the table and looking after the kids, and so it's a nice thing here. But even though they're opposites, it could be a love romantic thing, and it happens at home and out and about. There's some sort of love romantic interlude thing going on between these two, and it's kind of structured in some way. So it might be happening in a school, for instance. It might be something to do with a school. Now, this person is older. This is an older man that I'm seeing over on the side there. This is not a young one. So if it was happening in a school, I'd have to say that's a teacher. Her, I don't know, but she does present as the sister, the daughter, the mother, the homebody. But this is a nice sequence. So if you were waiting for things to settle down around your home life, this is showing me that things are slowly progressing forward. You're putting plans in place, but this is always speak your truth and stand your ground. So that's sort of, things that you need to say, you say them, and then everybody's happy. It's just all happy and nice. But as I said, there's baby boy, baby girl sitting there. There's some sort of announcement going on as well where everybody comes together and has a celebration. So this is nice. It's showing me in July, it may be the planning stages of the celebration, and then we wait till August where the actual celebration happens. Also, you might be in the market for a new car or a new job. Whatever it is, it's successful. This is a yes. This is a go-ahead. So you're waiting for a yes or a no answer, like, is it going to happen all in July? This is saying yes, but it's the growing stages of it, and then it happens. So let's see what other information we've got there. Yeah, you've got the keys to success. And this is the family thing and fertility and everything coming out. The threes are everywhere. It's showing me everything to do with the fertility symbols here. A new family member. There's a new family member. New friendships are all started. And we've got more celebration going on here. We've got gifts now. This is more about the food and the drinks and the family all together. This is more about the gifts, the money, the presents. So there's definitely some sort of announcement, some sort of gathering, and everybody's coming together for it. In regards to the job I was talking about, this is where you've done the study and the planning. This is the new job opportunity, and this, you must get it. This is the key to success. You must get it. I'm wondering whether the job you're going into is owned by someone all about the rules. It could be law, like I said. It could be police. It could even be military. But there's a mother figure there. There's someone watching out for you within this new position. But within the family, it's a big time for the mother. And it may even be birthday celebrations coming up through July. But yeah, there's lots to celebrate here. It's not just that, and it's also about this car thing. Yeah, we got the homebody. We've got another 4 here. This is the homebody, and we've got the couples come up now because this is King of Hearts, and I've sat it over to this side when I flipped it, and it's landed on top of the... So this is a husband and wife team here. So this is definitely a different man in the picture here. That's... He's all about the rules and getting everything happening there. He's almost like the emperor that wants to tell everybody what to do, but in a good way. This is good and it's structured. If you've been waiting for some help of some kind from law, court, some sort of government official type thing, this is showing me it's there. Now, there's not a lot of money sitting here. This is very average sort of income if we're looking at it as money terms. But it's good, it's steady, it's flowing, and everybody's happy. So I've picked 3 of these. There's a transformation going on. Things are changing. It's time for change all through there. Look after your well-being. This is looking after yourself. If you have been ill and you're wondering when things are going to end, when things are going to change, this could be a new medical direction here. This could be something new, some sort of new drug, some sort of new therapy. I'm not seeing surgery or anything like that. I'm just seeing like looking after your own health. It might be that you're looking after your own health. You're finally taking the steps and you're planning it every step of the way. And it's finally starting to show some sort of benefit there. stay positive and stay around positive-minded people. There is no negative cards in this sequence, so pile number one, any of you out there watching that chose pile number one, this is a beautiful, beautiful selection here. I do feel a big family keynote there. Yeah, we've got transform and change, and we have the little old owl there, so I do feel there's structure in the planning, and I do feel there's movement here. If you've been waiting to get on a plane, get in a car, I feel something's coming, but it's still off in August because this 8's telling me it's not July. There's no 7s here, so I don't see July in this reading. So I think a lot of planning's going on. We've got another 4 sitting down here. And just as a side note here, we do have a lady and a man from the other side trying to come through. March would mean something to them, something to do with their pelvic area for one of them, or maybe even both of them. They were good-hearted people. He may have been military before he crossed or in his younger days, and they're trying to come through and just let you know that everything's being looked after, you're going on the right tracks, and there's celebration there. And they could even be saying, thanks for celebrating my life at the funeral, or talking about them and bringing them back into the picture. But yeah, we have news about April and news about March. March and April is sitting there, so that might be their birthday, your birthday. They're trying to say something that they've seen. And because I'm seeing doubles everywhere, I'm seeing this twin thing. So when I said about it, maybe the announcement about the babies and things like that, it might be a twin thing, a boy and a girl. Or there's two children coming into the picture. So yeah, we've got this change, and it's a positive change, and stay positive, stay with positive-minded people. So I hope you enjoyed that, and please, if you did, hit the thumbs up, and please subscribe. And as my channel grows, I do plan on giving away free readings to one of you lovely subscribers out there. And for all of those have already subscribed, thank you so much. It helps me to get more of these videos out to you. So anyway, that's pile number one. Okay, so on to pile number two. Let's hope that you have a lovely positive reading like pile number one did. I just felt really nice looking at pile number one. It just looks like lots of nice stuff's coming. So hopefully we don't see lots of stress. I'm hoping that this is a nice one for you guys as well. I do shuffle all the cards random and put them all out ready to go. And these ones haven't been cut yet. Like, they've been cut into 3 piles ready to read them. But so starting right up, we'll just move these out the way a little bit and we'll read these. So we'll give them a shuffle. What is happening in July 2020 for those of you who chose pile number 2? Okay, let's have a look. We've got the King and the Queen again. Okay, I must have mentioned stress because the stress bubble is around these 2 people. The man this time, he would be either medical or he could be the money man. He could be retail. But see how, if you look at the cards, I don't know if you can tell, you should be able to see it. The man is looking that way. So he's on his own agenda. He's on his own journey. It's almost like she's tagging along. Now, she would have brown hair, wavy hair. She would be everybody's friend. She might be one of those, how would you describe her? Like, she's business-minded, but she's also fun. Like, she would be a fun person, fun to be around. She's usually the best friend. She's usually someone that's got your back. But for some reason, she's chasing around after this person over here. They're not related. They're not in a relationship. And this is an older man. This is someone more mature. When I say an older man, I'm not talking about a 30-year-old. I'm talking more about someone that would be mid to late 40s and up. He may be 40, but definitely not under 40. Now, her age, I have no idea. You can pick whatever you want for her age. Now, she has worries and concerns. She's not speaking up, or she's not feeling like she's being heard. And then over here, she just feels like someone's being very irresponsible. And I feel this has happened in May and June. So I'm hoping the surprise. I'm going to toss another card on here because we've got a shock. We've got a shock coming up. It's where you I like it to be a red card and a nice surprise, but let's see what we get. Yes, it's a nice surprise. So as you can see, we've got this stress and stuff that's been going on through May, through June, and finally we get a nice surprise and it turns around. For all those out there that are wanting some sort of relationship, this may be something where you're wanting a man from the past to return. July might just be that time, because it looks like this waiting period is over and you get a nice surprise. Then again, it could be a new love coming into the picture and you're getting all excited about that. So this is a nice thing that's coming. The stress will be over. Now let's just flip that on what I'm looking at here. And this could be a medical man, and this could be you. You might be watching this right now and you've got a lot of concerns about your health. Now, being that it's a female sitting next to a male card, I'd have to say it's something to do with hormonal, ovaries. It could even be to do with your legs, your hips, anything from the pelvis down, anything to do with movement. And the other thing it could be is about speech. So it could be something to do with speech and hearing. And it's been troublesome. It's showing me an annoying type illness or annoying type disability that you've got. And you feel like you're not getting anywhere. And it's sort of like someone's not helping you. It's almost like you're trying to do everything without the help. Now, if this is the doctor, I feel like somebody else is offering you something, because this is where it turns around. This is a healthy card. This is telling me things will be better. And it's something surprising. It's something you've never thought of. It might be time to search out new information if you're not getting enough from your own practitioner. You know, if your medical practitioner is not what you want and not giving you the answers you need, go and have a second opinion. Now, lastly, it could be about a child. It could be your child, your son, and you just don't feel you're getting anywhere with this person. It could be a teenager and you're having a few problems there. A nice surprise is around the corner and things are going to turn around. So anything that's going on that's stressful and it's been building up, I feel July is the turnaround. It's a turning point here. Even though I don't see any sevens in there, it's still a turnaround as far as I can see. Yeah, there's a definite declaration of love coming through. Something's coming to an end as well. So where I mentioned before, it might be a lovely young lady out there that's watching this right now and you're waiting for this person to return from the past. And you've been putting a lot of efforts into this where you're waiting for this person. I feel there's love there, but I just don't think it's him, because he's looking at his own sort of agenda. And I don't know what's over here because he's not looking, there's no cards here. But he's not looking at you and you're waiting for the return. But there's a new love there. So if you lovebirds out there are waiting for some sort of news that there's something new on the horizon, it definitely is coming. But you do have some things to sort out. Oh, and there is another thing. There is a bit of hard work here, but you're very passionate about what you do. So keep up the good work and you may get rewarded, because this could be represent actual flowers. Someone gives you a gift of flowers and thanks you for what you've been doing. I just feel you've been a bit under the pump, a bit stressed there. Next, we've got give everything time. Have some patience and some time. Everything will unfold the way it's meant to be. You're on the right path. Next, we have the awareness. Are you aware of what's really going on? Or are you sort of thinking about all these things? You need more awareness around the situation. You need the right... Remember I said that if this is the doctor and you feel like you're not getting the answers, you need more awareness around it. You need to go and see somebody else. So if there is a medical thing, I'm not a practitioner, I'm not a doctor, you do need to go to a doctor and sort these things out. But I do see that there's a turnaround for your health for the better. I mean, you don't get better than that 10 of hearts as far as your health goes. It can be a release as well. And that might be aware of your body, be aware of what's going on. We also have get clear. See, awareness, get clear. It's all sort of running in a pattern here of what you're supposed to be doing. So through July, there's going to be some sort of something comes to light and you're happy about it. Makes you feel happy. You're getting rewarded for what you need and what you've done. You need to have patience and time. I did bring up about the teenager, the male teenager. It's all sort of coming together. Things are going to be a lot better. Take control. This is take your control back. Stop running around willy-nilly, worrying about everything that you can't change. Take control. Excuse me on that. I thought I turned that off. Anyway, yeah, take control of the situation and get clear. Lastly, free yourself. I feel free yourself from the past. There's something you're holding on to from the past. And because the 5 to me in this situation here, and especially with her looking at him, it's something, a dream you once had. It might have been someone you were involved with. It may even be a father that you never found. It may be someone you used to be at school with, a teacher, anyone. It's someone from your past that you're thinking that something's there. It's like freeing yourself from all these restraints in the past. Take control back of your situation. Give things time. Rewarded for your hard work and efforts. Get clarity around the situation. What is real? What isn't real? What happened? What didn't happen? But you do have a nice event coming. But I do feel the first part of July, or maybe even the first 3 weeks of July, might be a little bit of a struggle for you. You might be a bit stressed out here. It's not 10 out of 10 stress. You're not going to need a doctor and go and lay down on the couch and feel like it's the end of the world for you. It's just, it's everyday sort of annoying stresses I feel here. There is one other thing. It could be that you're very jealous about something else that's somebody else. You're jealous of something that somebody's got. You need to release that, free yourself from that, because there's something better for you anyway. So that is pile number 2. Please, if you like this reading, I know it wasn't exceptionally positive. There are some positive things in here, and I do feel something nice is coming for you. But if you like the reading, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for upcoming videos. And also, as my subscribers go, and thank you to all the subscribers that has subscribed in the past, much appreciated. As they grow, I will be doing free giveaways with readings. Not sure what number I'm going to reach before I do that, but just keep subscribing and you might be the lucky one. Anyway, that's pile number 2. I hope it helped. Hope it gave you some clarity. I do have to mention before I stop this, just be careful with your health and things. If it is stress, do go and see a doctor, do go and get some help or see a psychologist or go and talk to a family friend and just settle down a little bit. If you feel you're not being heard by someone or you're not being heard by the doctor, find a different doctor, find a different person to talk to. But you will be rewarded. You do have declaration of love here. You have a new loving thing. You have a gathering of people for a loving event as well. But you need to take back your control and you need to free yourself from the past and get clarity. Anyway, that's pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, so on to last but not least, pile number 3. Hopefully this is recording. I've had technical issues. This is the 3rd time doing pile number 3, so hopefully we'll get this out there now. Has anybody else out there noticed that they're having technical issues at the moment? I don't know if it's something in the air. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, phone's not working, doorbell's not ringing, card's not working, the recording not working. Anyway, here we go. We'll start off with these cards here, my normal poker deck. I thought that I'll use a different poker deck now, because for the first two ones, everything went smooth as a bell. And when I got to pile number 3, every time I went to record it, I went to chuck it into the computer and it wasn't there. So I thought, okay, I'll use a totally different deck. The spirit is telling me something. So here we go. Let's see. Hopefully you get a lovely reading. Hopefully whatever you're hoping for, it all works out. All right. We have a friend that's not a friend, and then we have a friend who is a friend. So what I'm seeing here is this is something to do with a family matter or friendship. And it can be within business, because we do have diamonds everywhere. And one person is saying one thing, somebody's saying something else. Now, we do have double 3s. They can represent a sexual type thing, and it can even mean someone who's telling you something, but they're telling somebody something else, or they're telling you something, but it's not true. I'm not sure who he is. He's sort of observing this whole situation. He's on the side of the truth. So yeah, there's something over here with someone that may have betrayed you in the past. It may be a friendship that's broken off. But they've got something to do with right now, and July's sitting right there as a struggle, but it's also showing me a lot of hard work and a big wad of money or property dropping down to a 3. So maybe you used to be sitting quite happily and money was coming in. Someone has betrayed you with money. I'm not seeing this as a betrayal of a relationship. I'm seeing this as a betrayal with money or property. It's almost like they feel that they should have some, you feel that you should have some, and you can't sort of come to an agreement here. And it's almost like a 3-ring circus. You're telling Mary Jane and they're telling Mary Jane something else. I'm just using Mary Jane as an example, but it's just sort of like, who's telling the truth? Which way is this thing going to go? So in July, there's still a bit of confusion going on, because I do have the 7 representing July right in the centre here. I think this guy might actually be, he speaks the truth. He's sitting on the side of what's right. And he might be the one that actually needs to take control of this situation. He's more mature. Not that you're not mature, whoever's watching, but he's more mature-minded about how to handle things wisely. Now, on a medical point of view here, this is showing something to do with pain in the pelvic area or the lower back. This is showing that there's a turnaround coming where it's going to be better. There may be some sort of forced changes you need to do. Now, when I look at a health matter and I see a forced change that needs to happen, once you do it, it's baby steps and it will be a lot better. You're expecting everything to be perfect overnight. This is showing me that it's not going to be perfect overnight. It's going to take time. Now, this also can represent the kidney area, the liver, the bladder, the lower spine, as I said. Now, it also can be a fertility and a sexual symbol, but I would need some romantic cards in here for this to be something to do with, someone's having sex with somebody else and somebody over here is having sex with somebody else. It's more to do with friendships and business partnerships, and not even partnerships. If it's a partnership type thing, there's 3 in the business, 3 that run the business. There's 3 main characters here. But as I said, again, when I mention a sexual type thing, it's more to do with the sexual organs on a health type issue. So yeah, there's 3 in this picture here, 3 trying to get something off the ground. There's a lot of hard work and struggles going on there, and it's just sort of like one of the 3 needs to go. They need to get out of this 3-ring circus that's going on here. He does have all the answers, but whether he wants to share them, I'm not too sure if he's just sort of sitting on the fence here watching this thing unfold. I feel you that's watching, I feel you've had a bit of stress and strain. I think you've put a lot of hard effort and work in and you're not seeing the payoff, and July's still not showing you enough payoff. You may have invested quite a bit of money and time and efforts and work into a situation. Someone who wasn't pulling their weight, that's why I'm seeing this black 3 keeps annoying me. It's like someone that's annoying, someone that should have been there to help and they're not helping. But it can be, as I said, it can be this medical type thing that's down in the sexual organs, in the lower spine, the bladder. It's sort of all in the pelvis. It doesn't include heart and lungs and everything. That's too high up. But it can go down to the thighs. But yeah, that's why I say there's sexual cards as well when I see them like that. We'll have to see what the rest of the cards are. Actually, what I might do is just put, because we have a pitch card here and I just want to see a little bit more information, if we get a love heart come out next, it is a sexual type thing involved here as well. Oh, we got another person involved. Okay, so now we have mother and father, husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. These are mature aged people. These people are older than, I'd say they're in their 40s plus. So they could be 40, 45, 50, 55 and up, And they're showing up as the couple. He wears the pants. The man rules the roost because she's following up behind him. He's probably got brown hair. Or used to have brown hair, being that he's old. He might be grey now, might be bald. But yeah, this is a married couple. Now, they could be business card. I'm still seeing business, so let's see if we get a heart out. No, this is all business. This is nothing to do with a sexual type thing. This is more to do with business tidings. Smart ideas are coming up. Things will turn around. This is creativity. This is stifled creativity over here, and this is finally being heard, things starting to happen. These two people coming together, but the third wheel needs to get out of this situation. Ideas, things will come about and things will work out. Now, I do have to say, when I see double digits, there's a few things that I need to point out. Double digits can mean truth and lies. It can mean a two-faced person. And of course it can mean it represents a Gemini. So take that how you will. It may be a Gemini that one of these people is a Gemini. But yeah, there's also March is coming up. So one of these people or both these people or you yourself might have been born in March. So it's directed at you. But yeah, I do have to point that out about the truth and lies. Filter the truth, find out what's real, because 7 can be delusional, but it also in this, it can be thinking that you can do the work on your own, because this is someone that wants to do everything on their own. They've got a lot of ideas. They want to get things off the ground. This is like sort of kidding yourself a little bit. You need a bit more extra help, and then it will all start to flow. Now, as I said previously, this can be where a lot of money's been spent and it's dropped right down. A lot of hard work and efforts has gone in, but it's dropped right down. It will pick up. July might be a bit stressful, might be a lot of heavy duty work going on around July. I'm feeling a creativity thing here. I feel that you might be a person that sings or dances or teaches singing or dancing. You might be an actor. You might be an artist. You might write poetry or music, play instruments. So there's some sort of thing going on here with creativity. It has been stifled in the past. Some sort of input of money happened. You may have spent money. You may have, if you're in Australia, you may have tapped into the super. And it may have been you've tapped into the super for your business. It was a wise move because this is showing me slow and steady wins the race and then things pan out. Let's see what other information we've got here. Okay, someone's been stubborn in this whole thing. They're sort of wanting things to be the way they were. It's time to cut the anchor. Sometimes it can be standing your ground too. I feel like the anchor, drop the anchor and stay where you are for a while and just stay still. That would tie in with this ace over here. This brings me up to the mind and the thought, and that can be stillness, to stop and think. But you're on the right path. Things financially may drop, but any money you've invested into things, it will pick up again. It's showing a turnaround, a pickup. Now, for all those happy people that are in a friendship zone with someone, it may be through business where there's been a bit of fun and friendship going on. It looks like it's stepping up to a different level where either you're turning into business partners or you're actually getting engaged. But I'm not seeing the love stuff here. The love thing's not here. I do see that because we've got threes everywhere, another three sitting right here, someone on the other side's trying to come through. They would have had something wrong in the pelvic area. Before they crossed. They're just letting you know they're around. They may also have had something wrong in their head. Now, the head thing could be dementia. It could be a psychiatric illness. But it's not a negative tone I'm seeing from them. They're a family member or they were a very close friend before they passed. I think they're trying to pass either a message on to you, or if you're watching and your mum lost her husband or your dad, or if you're watching and your daughter or your son, they lost someone in their life. Someone's trying to get through your reading, what you're watching, to let them know that they're around and that they're still a family unit, they're still here. And this card does represent fun. That you need to have some fun. There's a lot of seriousness here. There's a lot of serious business, a lot of study, a lot of getting back to the books, a lot of paperwork everywhere. Just don't be stubborn. If the anchor's representing being stubborn and, one-minded and sort of not like exploring things a little bit, if you're someone in your relationship or in your work, they're wanting to try new avenues, experiment with something, try something new, create something. You might work in a business where it's cooking and stuff. Take on something new. Take that chance on it. Invest that money in it and take on something new because it's going to work. This is going to work. And these two people, they may be business partners that own a business together and that they're husband and wife or brother and sister. They're together on this journey and it's profitable and it works and it's harmonious. This is showing me harmony is coming. So any disharmony that's been going on, any fears of lies or someone's not telling the truth here, it's all panning out. It's all working out. Just the stubborn card, let go of the past and try something new. And even there's a 9 of spades sitting up here in the top. That's something coming to an end, but a new beginning is there. What else have we got for you guys? Yeah, this is a bit more studies needed, a bit more paperwork to get things off the ground. We've got a 7 here and it's another diamond. There's no hearts in this. This is nothing to do with a sexual thing. This is nothing to do with a loving relationship. This is more to do with business partnerships, even though I said these are married and they probably love each other to death. But this subject you're looking at is more about your business and how it's going to grow. You might need to change location. So if this is about a business, two people in business and they own a particular business, they might be looking into movement, new location, signing new contracts, and this is the new beginnings of it all. I'm getting excited for this. Take back your control. If someone has stepped in, remember I said right at the beginning, it looks like there's a third wheel here. They need to get out of the picture. Take back control of the situation. Yeah, don't let people walk over you. I don't feel you do because this looks like a pretty strong combination here. Let's have a look. Oh, that's what I had to mention. I said there was a couple of things I wanted to mention, especially with these threes coming out. There is a lovely little man and lady on the other side. They're family members. They're just letting you know they're around. And they're guarding you. And I did mention it. I'm sorry, I did mention it. When I do these readings, it's pretty much like I read them and then they're gone. So as I'm spitting out all this information, it comes to my head and I look at the symbols, and then I see pictures in my head, and yeah, I already mentioned them, but they're tapping me on the head to tell me they're still around. And double four means something, and double three means something. Well, there's triple three. Triple three, 369 is the triple threes. So that's March, June, and September they're mentioning, and they're also mentioning the double fours. I feel the double fours is representing that it's more of a female energy than a male, even though we do have this male sitting in here. I do think this is a female. She's just letting you, she set sail, she's on her journey, she's okay. She wants you to take back your control, stop being stubborn, let go of things in the past, but she's there watching you. She's your guardian angel. She wants to look out for you. And it's nice, very positive. We're also making progress, yes. And we have a 3-6. 3-6 is 9 again. What is this person on the other side trying to tell you? 369, 369. Is she telling you there's 3 of you in the family? Because 3 is family, 6 is parenting, and 9 is a new birth, new beginnings, a baby. It's the 9 months. It's the cycle of life. Everything goes from 1 to 9, and then we start again. She's sort of showing you 369. Things are building. Something's coming to an end, but this is great. This is a new start. Now, I did say this is not a romantic thing. If you were wanting to know something about a romantic thing, all I can say is take back your control in the situation. If there's a third wheel in your partnership, it's time for that to be let go. Let that go. Stand strong with your partner. Have new ideas. Have some fun. The 3 is having fun. This is having all out war. This is where things don't work properly. Have some fun. Tell the truth. Because this is lies and truth. When you see red and black and of the same symbol, it's lies and truth. It's two-faced. It doesn't have to be lies. It can be where someone's talking to you and they'll tell you the sky is blue, oh my God. Then they'll go and turn around and they'll talk to someone and say, oh, she said the sky was green. So it's sort of where they tell little white lies. It's not major. This is nothing major. This is a little bit of, I don't know, it's just a little bit of something sitting there where something went a bit wrong, but it's coming back around. Everything's going to settle. But financial, I just don't feel it's a relationship thing. I'm just trying to pull that in there for those of you that might have wanted to know about a relationship, but I'm not actually seeing anything about a relationship as such. Lastly, new beginnings. I was saying this is a new beginning. New beginnings are on the horizon. Everything's going to turn around. July looks like it's going to be a little bit hectic, a little bit busy, a lot of busyness going on. You're going to feel like you should be getting, 7 days a week work, 10 days a week pay. You feel you should be getting that. You may even be getting that kind of pay, but it's going out the window because there's something else, your new beginnings that you need to do. And for any of you that were wondering about, is my baby being born? Are you having twins or something? Because we got these double digits in here everywhere. Because we do have the baby symbol here now. And 369, 3 is the fertility, 6 is the new parent, and 9 is the 9 months. The 9 months, the cycle of life, the birth. Is he or she coming? Well, I'd have to say it's a she because we've got this double 4 over here. I don't know. We do have a 7 in there and we do have the double 3s. Well, unfortunately, 33 is not a number in the month. So 3 means something to do with the birth. So it could be the 3rd of July. So get ready. That's 2 days' time. If you're in Australia, it's 2 days' time. But then again, it might be the 31st of July. Might have to get right through July and then it finally happens. And then that would be the proud parents I'm seeing there. So, yeah, there's a guardian angel watching, and financially, business-wise, you're on the right track. Keep the creativity going. So this is a very positive reading. And so what I'd like to say is, if you did like this reading and you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. I do appreciate comments below, especially if you'd like me to read about something in particular in the future, upcoming readings. There's pretty much any subject I'll cover. There's not much that's taboo with me that I won't have a look at. I do not, generally speaking, I do not read for little children. I just don't feel right about that. But yeah, if there's something you'd like to know, please send me a message. If you'd like a personalised reading, my information is in my channel. It's down below, and also at the end of the reading you will see my email come up. And yeah, please hit that subscribe button and keep watching. And down the track I will be doing a free reading for someone once the subscribers grow. So keep hitting that subscribe button because it might be you. And thanks for watching. Take care.